Although tempted by the ripe jackfruit in front of them, the lion-tailed macaques remain patient, making no move to taste it. They are waiting for an important guest. Without this guest, the macaques won't be able to enjoy the fruit from this tree. Autumn has just begun, marking the season when Indian jackfruit ripens. This is no ordinary fruit. The Indian jackfruit is the largest fruit in the world. Sometimes weight can be over 50 kilograms. For the lion-tailed macaques, it is a valuable feast. But suddenly, a flash of movement breaks the stillness in the trees. It's an Indian giant squirrel, Ratufa indica, the largest squirrel in the world, measuring over a meter from head to tail. The squirrel's sharp senses have led it to the jackfruit. For the lion-tailed macaques, the Indian giant squirrel is unwelcome competition. The squirrel's keen sense of smell helps it detect ripe jackfruit from afar. The macaques, however, have their own strategy to monitor the squirrel's movements closely. This season's harvest is just beginning. For now, the forest offers only a limited supply of food. Whenever the Indian giant squirrel finds ripe fruit, the macaques immediately chase it away, guarding their prize. Despite the squirrel's persistence, the macaques are determined to protect their territory. At this stage, the macaques rely on intimidation tactics, ensuring the squirrel remains discouraged but not desperate. The macaques refuse to eat fruit left by the squirrel, encouraging their rival to search elsewhere. Despite its persistence, the Indian giant squirrel is forced to yield to the macaques and continues its search elsewhere. This battle of wits occurs every year during the jackfruit season, when food in the forest is scarce and competition is inevitable. Eventually, both sides reach a temporary truce. The Indian giant squirrel ventures further into the forest, while the lion-tailed macaques savor their guarded bounty. Aware of their position in the forest hierarchy, the macaques know that the squirrel won't dare confront them on the ground. As primates, the lion-tailed macaques possess superior intelligence and social strategies, but their cleverness often attracts opportunistic animals who seek to exploit their hard work. This balance of power and resource sharing is a delicate dance found in ecosystems around the world. On this island, though, the story becomes even more fascinating. There is an island in East Asia that has been in isolation for centuries. Its unique geography has given rise to equally unique animal behaviors. For example, the Sika deer here are much smaller than their relatives on the mainland, standing no higher than the waist of an average adult. Due to their size, these deer can only graze on low plants and fallen leaves. But they've found a unique way to expand their diet by forming an unusual partnership with the island's macaques. Soon, a tribe of macaques appears in the forest canopy. The Sika deer patiently wait below, aware of the macaques' habits. These primates are careless eaters, scattering fruits and leaves as they feast. The deer benefit from this messiness, collecting fallen fruits and leaves. Sometimes the macaques demand a price for their help, riding on the deer to travel through the mountains. Though reluctant, the deer comply, knowing that mutual benefit sustains their bond. On this isolated island, there are no large carnivores to disrupt the peace. On this isolated island, there are no large carnivores to disrupt the peace. Instead, nature maintains balance through trust and cooperation. That's it for today's journey with Wild Vibes. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wild Vibes. Hit the bell icon to never miss a moment of the wild.